here's your homemade, and welcome to week 3 of Cupcake Boot Camp. In case you missed the first 2 weeks, week number 1, we went over cupcake basics. Last week we learned how to fill a cupcake with your favorite filling. This week we are going to talk about candy clay. Candy clay is a great alternative to fondant. If you're not familiar with the taste of fondant, it's not very good in my opinion. So this is a great alternative. It only takes 2 ingredients. It's easy to work with, although it does take some time. So you need to allow for that. Now the recipe actually did come out of a cookbook. Some of my favorite cupcake bakers, this Cupcakes, Cookies, and Pies, oh my, is where the recipe came from. So I need to credit them for that. So come on in, let's make some candy clay. Okay, this is what you're going to need for the candy clay. A bag of candy melts and light corn syrup. Wilton makes several different colors of candy melts. These happen to be the limited edition flavors that they have out right now. But you're going to need 1 bag of candy melts and about 1/3 of a cup of light corn syrup. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to melt the candy melts, the whole bag, in the microwave about 30 seconds each time until it's completely melted. It takes about 1.5 minutes. You want it nice and melted like this. Then you're just going to add the corn syrup to it. And the candy clay can be kept for several weeks. We put ours in our food saver. If you don't happen to have a food saver, you can certainly put it in a Ziploc and make sure that it's airtight though. So you're going to mix it up and it's going to look grainy. It'll be thick and grainy looking like this. Okay? Then after it's all mixed, you're going to wrap it in some plastic wrap and leave it for 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours is best. So when it's all done setting, this is what you have. Now, this is obviously just white. I like using white because then you can get lots of different colors out of one batch of candy clay. And the way that we do colors is we just simply take the coloring and a toothpick and you're going to break off the candy clay. You can see it's nice and soft. You're just going to mold it in your hand. A lot like Play-Doh, really. It's really very fun to work with. And you're just going to add the coloring to it, mix it very well. Now this part, you may want to use some plastic gloves when you're using the coloring because it does come off on your hands. It does wash off, but just in case, to be safe, you might want to use some plastic gloves. So you're going to mix it and then it's going to turn out like that. You can see it. It's nice and soft and it really does taste very good too. Okay, so now after we have the coloring all mixed, then we're just going to roll out the candy clay on a piece of wax paper. You can use a rolling pin or just push it with your hand to the thickness. I usually do about 1/8 of an inch. Then we're just going to use just some whatever cookie cutters you like. I have a butterfly here and a flower. Today we're going to work on the flower. And you're just going to simply cut it out just like you would a sugar cookie, cut out sugar cookie. I found that it's easiest now to let this set for a while. You're going to want it to set, 10 minutes or so till it hardens up. Then after that, you're going to, of course, bake your cupcake. You're going to frost your cupcake and you're just going to add your candy melt decoration to the top. I've done several here for you to see. Here's a dahlia and a little bumblebee and a daffodil. Here are the butterflies. And then on the inside, then of course you can just use any type of candy. I have some Good and Plenty candies here that I added to the butterflies. And in the middle of the flowers, there are some nonpareils here, some large ones, and some really any candy works at all. Then I also have the ladybug. So the ladybug and the dahlia and the daffodil are all going to be in my Cupcake Chronicles newsletter on Friday. So if you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe to that. It's right on the blog. I'll leave a link in the post. and you'll be able to learn how to make all of those things, all of the flowers. Okay, I hope you've had fun making candy clay with me today. Be sure to check out our blog, HoosierHomemade.com, for more cupcake decorating ideas and recipes, and join us for the other weeks to come for the Cupcake Boot Camp. We hope to see you there. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you again real soon on HoosierHomemade.com.